Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new series on this channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. I'd like to introduce you to my brand new character, G.E. Hughes. And as you can probably imagine by the name, this account is primarily going to be based at the Grand Exchange. Now the reason for that is because this account and this series is all about flipping. I want to go from a brand new level 3 free-to-play player, absolutely nothing on my account apart from the starting items, use the game knowledge that I have and try and get to at least a bond to start with. So the first goal in the account is go ahead, get myself a bond, get membership, and then the goal after that is to reach 100 mil from not leaving the Grand Exchange. It's going to be a goal that I am confident I'll be able to meet. I'm not going to give myself a time limit on it. I'm not going to give myself sort of like episodes and stuff. I'm going to show you every flip that I do, or at least most of the flips that I do. Most importantly, I'm going to be showing you where I fail. A lot of people do flipping videos and stuff, but they never show you where they went wrong and how to avoid these mistakes and stuff. So I'm going to be going ahead, I'm going to be learning a lot along the way myself. Like, I've done a lot of merching and flipping in the past, but I've never actually sat down and done it consistently on an account where I can actually track how much money I've made and necessarily how much I've lost. So I think that's very, very important. So the whole point of this account basically is to start with absolutely nothing apart from the starter items. I am going to go ahead and get a 10k from the Stronghold of Security, just because if you are a brand new account, you will be able to go and do that. Also, it's not hard to get 10k in this game. Like, if you chop some logs and sell them at the Grand Exchange, it'll take you no time at all. So I'm going to go ahead and use that as like a starting boost to have 10,000 GP just to start with. It's not a lot of money at all in this game, and it's definitely going to help out with the series. Like, I can start off with 1 GP if people wanted me to. Like, if you're watching this video now and you want me to go back and do drop everything that I've got and just start with 1 GP, I'm more than happy to do that. If you do want that to happen, click on the card on screen and just vote on that. But personally, I'd rather start off with a 10k. It gives us a lot more of a diverse background to work with. Obviously, we can buy so much more items and a lot higher priced items. But yeah, anyway, if you are interested in something like that, don't forget to vote on that poll. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead now and walk my way up to the rock and then go to Barbarian Village. Now the reason I want to go up to there is to get that 10k. So if you are new to the game and you are following this, if you just walk over this bridge, follow the path up here into Varrock. Once you hit Varrock, just go west, you will see Barbarian Village. There is a dungeon in Barbarian Village. If you go down it, make sure you have your authenticator set up and things, otherwise you won't be able to claim any of the rewards. You just go through these doors, answering some security questions, and then you'll get to the end of the floor, loot the bag or whatever it is at the end, and you'll get 2k for the first floor. You go through the second floor, I think you get 3k for the second floor, and then you go to the third floor and you get the final 5k. Now if you want to go all the way to the 5th floor, you do get some boots in there. They are pretty much just cosmetic. They give it a very small combat bonus, but it's not worth going. They give absolutely no monetary value, so for that reason alone, I'm not going to be going all the way to the 4th floor. However, we will be doing the 3rd floor because you get 10k from that. Once we've finished over in Barbarian Village, I'm going to head over to the Grand Exchange, where this account will not move from at all. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for this series. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. This is obviously just the introductory episode. There's not really too much going on in this. I'm just going to be explaining what tools I'll be using, how I'm going to be merching, how much time and stuff I plan on spending on this account, and hopefully getting an upload schedule maybe once a week. Obviously, if you guys really do enjoy this video and show me some love, obviously drop a comment down below, smash that like button if you're new, obviously hit that subscribe button. The more positive feedback I get on this video, the more likely I am to continue this series, and of course the more likely I am to produce more content per week for you guys. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead now and walk up to Varrock, go to Barbarian Village and get that 10k. I'll join you back in a second. Alright, there we go. That is the final 10k. Just escape now through these ladders and we'll head over to the Grand Exchange. Remember though guys, you cannot loot any of those chests if you do not have an authenticator. So make sure you have your authenticator set up before you go ahead and come online. I've also been ahead and set up my F keys now. I like switching between stuff every now and then, so it's nice just to have my F keys set up. Anyway, I'm going to go over now and do a little bit of research actually. I'm going to be using GE Tracker. I'll explain everything about GE Tracker in a second. Once I'm at the Grand Exchange and I think I've found my first item. Alright, so I managed to sell pretty much everything off. Now the only things here that I haven't sold off are the runes, and I'll show you why. Jagex has this block on here, which means you can't sell any items that get botted. I also need to sell my wooden shield and stuff actually, I forgot about them. which I find really interesting, to be honest. I mean, it makes sense. It stops people making accounts, selling all their items, and then just dropping the gold across. But yeah, I'm just going to have to go ahead and drop all these runes. That also means that I can't use runes during this series, or at least not for a little while. I believe I need to either get 7 quest points or play the game for 24 hours. And of course, you can always become a member, and that will lift the block straight away. But I'm going to go ahead and just play with the blocks. I think it'll be interesting to see how far we can go. As you can see, we have exactly 10,700 GP now. That's quite interesting that it landed on that number. That was not planned. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead now and show you a little bit about GE Tracker. Like I said, this is my intro episode. I'm going to be showing you exactly how I filter out free-to-play items and stuff like that. I'm going to be helping you guys get bonds and just showing you exactly how you do this with literally 0 effort at all. I've got 1 bank space. That's obviously my goal. I'm going to switch over now to GE Tracker, so I'll join you in a second. Welcome to GE Tracker. Now, this is something that I've used personally. Within the last month or so, GE Tracker actually got back to me. I reached out to them and asked for an affiliate link, and they were kind enough to accept it. So I am actually an affiliate of them. Quick disclaimer. I'm not getting paid for this video. I don't make any money off them at the moment. However, if you guys do sign up to a paid membership by using my referral link in the description, I will get a small commission of that. However, you don't have to pay for GE Tracker. It's completely free. Go ahead and use it first. If you want to obviously buy it, please use my referral link. It will support me indirectly. It won't cost you anything else. So anyway, let's get into what GE Tracker is. So as you can see here, it looks quite daunting when you first log in. But I'm going to quickly run through a few things for you. First thing we need to do is change it so we can only see free-to-play items. If I go to Flip Finder at the moment and select all items, it is going to show a lot of items. It might take a minute or two for it to load. It is actually loading at the moment, which you won't be able to see because it's off screen. But I'll give it a second. There you go. It's currently got 3,490 items in there. And a lot of these are members items, which obviously aren't going to be any use to us at all. So what we're going to do is go to accounts. Make sure you have an account signed up on here. Like I say, it's completely free to use. Once you create an account, go to account. Go to, hang on a second, there you go, go to account settings. It is a little slow if you try and search for all the items, but I mean, it is pulling in literally thousands of items. And then we need to change our options to only view free-to-play items, because at the moment, we're only flipping in free-to-play. So I'm going to save that. Obviously, I've blurred out any personal details of myself there. Anyway, let's get back on to the Flip Finder and search for all items now. Now this is going to show a lot smaller of a list. As you can see, 782 items. Now that is showing every free-to-play item that is worth flipping. So the API status will go off how much is being bought and sold at the moment and how often it's actually getting updated on the site. So this pulls information through from its users as well as OS Buddy. This actually pulls through the quantities and stuff from OS Buddy, how much is being bought and sold. So you can imagine it's probably a little bit higher than this, as a lot of people are using RuneLite these days. And I don't believe it has an API that links into RuneLite. However, I could be wrong. So now you know what the API is, and if it's stable and stuff, that means it's great. It means most of the things on here are going to be incredibly accurate, which is good. That's what we need. So the other thing I need to go over quickly before you get into using this is what all these different colours mean. So it can be quite daunting at first. Green is something that tends to be a very good flip. So if it's something that gets traded often, or something that has a good ROA and stuff like that, there's actually, if you go to FAQ and stuff, you can actually go to frequently asked questions, and if you just read through these, it'll answer most of the things you need to know. But I'm going to quickly go over them for you. Basically, we're going to be looking for stuff that is either no colour or green. That's all I'm going to be flipping. I might do the odd yellow one, but I'll never flip a red. So obviously you want green, then clear, then yellow. So if you can't find anything that's good at green, go to the clear ones, and so on and so forth. And as you can see here though, you have the name of the item, the current price, what you offer, what you sell at, and the profit you will make. Now some stuff, as you can see on here, it doesn't always have information populated. If you're confused about what that means, link over it and it'll tell you that it's not been displayed in 10 hours. So some of this stuff will not get traded very often at all. But what we're going to do to combat that is we're going to go to filters, and what I want to do is change the current price. So I want it to be an exact current price. So that means it will get rid of everything that hasn't been traded within the last, I think it's 500 and something or 5,000 minutes or something like that. And as you can see here, we have a lot more of a variety now. Now we don't have money to be flipping with 141k at the moment. So even though we can make 22k off that, that'd be amazing. Unfortunately, we haven't got the money for that at the moment. So what I'm going to do as well is set up a minimum price, or not a minimum price, sorry, a maximum price of 10,000 GP. That means it'll only show me items that are worth a maximum of 10,000 GP, which is fantastic. So if we look at this now, I can buy an elven skirt and hopefully try and flip it for 1.3k. Now I'm going to go ahead and actually buy that and see if I can do it. So I'll be back in a second, and I might do some studied chaps as well at the same time. It's got a positive buy and sell ratio, which is good. That's fantastic for when we're flipping. Yeah, I'll join you back in a second. I'll let you know how these two items go. Interesting, so our first flip has actually come in here. So as you can see, in amulet accuracy, we bought it for 902 coins. We just sold it for 1,102 coins. Sorry, 1,120 coins. That is the basic premise we're going to be going for on this series. So I'm going to go ahead now and do a load of flips and try and make it to 10k. If we get any decent flips, of course I'll record them and let you guys know. At the moment, nothing else is buying or selling. It's going to be incredibly slow this, so I'm going to be working on a couple of other projects as well on the side. But yeah, so far so good. First flip was successful. Now we're just waiting for the rest of them to hopefully come through. Alright, so just a quick little update here. As you can see, my elven skirt actually sold, which is amazing. We bought it for 5,500 and sold it for 6,700. And we did a couple of flips on these amulets of accuracy. They're amazing. As you can see as well, these actually studied chaps are amazing. I bought and sold one here for as low and as high as I can, and this is like a 600 GP margin on it. So I'm going to try and get my hands on some of them because that's amazing. But at the moment, it's going well. Like, not made any failed flips so far, which is good. Hopefully this sells back. I'm going to sell it back for about 950, just because I bought it for 999, so that should be a really, really solid profit. I'm going to sell these for roughly, I don't know what they're going for. Let me just quickly check. According to GE Tracker, they're going for 1,100. Actually, it says you can sell them for 1,500. That's pretty risky, not going to lie. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Might as well. I'll let you know how we get on with these. So at the moment we have, let's have a quick look. So we got 7.4k. We've made nearly 5k already. So we pretty much doubled, sorry, we've got 50% of our money back already, which is pretty awesome, not going to lie. I think the goal for this episode is maybe try and get to like 30k, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I've just logged back in and it looks like two of my bigger flips have come through, which is really nice. As you can see here, I did an adamant armor set legs and made nearly 10k off that. I made 9k off it. I bought all the pieces for 19,791. I'll just show you very quickly here. There you go. If you want to total all that up, it does add up to 19,791, and I just sold it for 28k. That is insane. I'm very happy with that, and this is a bargain as well. I should be able to sell this for about 4k maybe. The price for that is literally what I've just bought it for, so sweet. Almost at the 30k goal for this episode now. Not bad for episode 1, must admit. I completely forgot. I actually had some kebabs in buying as well for like 22 GP each, but as you can see, we'll take the offer out. We've actually hit 30k already. Nice. So that's 20k we've made today. It's not been a massively long episode. We've not done loads, but considering we started off with what, 10,700 coins from a brand new account, I've probably been flipping actively for about 30 minutes or so. So yeah, I'd say that's a good win. I'm happy with that. That's not a bad shout at all. Considering I have to do free to buy items, it's going to be a lot harder than I first anticipated, not going to lie. But as you can see, there we go, 31.6k. That is how much we've total made. Sorry, that's how much we have ending off at the introduction episode. It's not even episode 1 this, it's just an intro episode. Hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more content like this, then don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below. Take care guys, and I'll see you in the next one.